Ross. What did you make of that overall? Happy with it?
Yeah, it was very positive. Yeah, we sort of come to get the 4 points as an outcome. The process was make Sicily defend. I thought we did that really well. We knew they'd send one to Sinclair. I thought he handled that well. And we've been working hard on our ball use, and I thought we got a bit of reward for effort. And then even though we stuffed it up a bit in the third, there was no panic. I thought we had like 9 inches to 2, had control of the game. We just stuffed it up a little bit. So although the second quarter, our clearance work fell away. So some of the players, when you look around the league, there's so many games that clearance and ground position is important for opportunity to play the game on your terms. And I thought, for whatever reason, it just fell away there a little bit. And then now we shifted out of the back arc pretty well, but then we just was making some bad decisions that invited their game in. So I thought we took control of that back in the third and the fourth, right? So yeah, I was pretty pleased.
What was the message at the three-quarter time? Obviously, they were knocking on the door and 11 points down. What was your sort of...
Secret herbs and spices, that one. No, I was like, just what I said. I thought the scoreboard wasn't a reflection of how we're playing pretty well, except for some stuff up. So kept the contest going. Don't overcomplicate it. When you're out, take that contest forward, put them under some heat. And off entry, just make sure we're organised behind the ball, which I didn't think we're as organised as we should have been. And that's their thing. I think they maybe kicked 4 or 5 out of our front half, which is unusual. So they're pretty clear things to keep going, a couple of clear things to fix. Put Owens on ball, give us a bit of hit.
You talk about not panicking, the guys not panicking at three-quarter time, but that's now 2 weeks in a row where you really stepped up in the last quarter.
Yeah.
An important time when there's a final spot up for grabs, you lost a few games, that must be really pleasing.
Yeah, look, we all feel it a bit. You feel the tension and the noise and all the stimulus around you, but the ability to stay in, and connected, which we've worked hard on, and our leaders really stood up again, like Steele and Sinclair and Wilkie. But it needs more than it needs. I thought Higgins and Butler, I thought our kids, Philippou, Sharman's role, all of it all blends together. Wanganeen. I think what is significant is our young players are jumping into support, like Wanganeen, Malira, Owens, Windhager, Philippou, Caminiti, Sharman. Like they're babies, right? Like first, second year. It's pretty exciting for us as a club. So that short-term narrative and the long-term narrative that we're running. We didn't complicate it, we just said enjoy it. Onto a cracking game next week. The Blues have full tilt. We'll get Hill back. Jones, we think's maybe a medial, so that's a concern, but we'll get Hill. He's ready to run 2 marathons next week, right? So, and then Max King trained really well today. He's every chance. Tim Memory come back. Caulfield in the seconds, and Houghton and Keeler. So Hayes, we got a little bit, and Seb Ross, he's probably a couple of weeks. So
Max could play next week.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Huh?
That's exciting. That's a big.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So we'll take no risk with him, but he's got to be confident. But we think he might be confident, so that doesn't hurt.
Did Sharman hurt his hammy?
Yeah, well, not sure. He's never had one before. I think is a cramp. Those paddock plays become explosive sprint backs. Do you know what I mean? So I asked when, because they said that was the play. So after hearing that, I'm probably more leaning towards a hammy, to be truthful.
The attacking side of things today, you happy with how that went?
Yeah, it was positive, wasn't it? So, tries a chip today, helps, right?
James Sicily.
So, yeah, I'll just say like with the roof. So that was good. Storm. Laura came in, had a great conversation. She said, "Look, we get it. We're trying to manage it for the year, so." But it helps, right? Storm had a great game, everyone. So there's no doubt it helped, right? So that was pleasing. We've been trying to do that all year. It doesn't always work, but we've worked hard on our... Sometimes just going quick, and straight. You go to their numbers, so you need to be able to shift the ball and make good decisions. I thought we did that, and that helped, right? And Sharman played that role in Sicily. But I spoke pre-game to Nick Dalsano. Our ball use is as important as someone being on him. So at times I thought Cooper had some really good looks on him, didn't quite nail the marks, particularly in that first quarter, so thanks guys. You happy with that? Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.